Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with Dog and Pony. I'm Dog and Pony, and this is once again Death Road to Canada. I took a look at the video size. We're going to be continuing our game here, and it's actually significantly smaller. It's 100 megabytes smaller for around a 29-minute video. 109 megabytes smaller without the film grain from the last episode. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, in the last episode I turned off film grain for the first time, and the files are exceptionally smaller, and that should lead to higher quality under YouTube compression for every video from now on. Trading on the death road. The group feels a sense of dread. Something dangerous is coming. The road seems like it's getting steadily more crowded with the undead, and they're getting riled up. The group runs into a trader camp. You have 31 food left. You can visit the trader camp. 1 second. 10 driving days until Canada. So we're still pretty far from Canada. I think we start, I don't know what, 15 driving days until Canada. We're at day 6. We were walking for a little while, so that kind of adds up there, I think. We're going to visit the trader camp, of course, but that's just a weird message for it to say. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe I'm just forgetting. The group sees a man standing near an SUV. Do you have any spare gas? I'm running out. He offers to give you 2 cans of food for every 25 units of gas. Terrible trade, as I've discussed in the past. That's just... why? No thanks. We need all our gas for our chainsaw anyway. What do we got up here? This lady looks like she's selling some rifle ammo. We don't really need it. The group runs into someone selling extra rifle ammo. She says she's frugal with ammo, often killing multiple zombies in one shot. No thanks. Now, Dog and Pony here should have charm, which means we should be able to get some free stuff out of him. The group finds a woman surrounded by medical equipment. She claims to be a skilled doctor. She offers to provide healthcare in exchange for food. You have 31 food left. We're going to use charm. Dog and Pony convinces the doctor to offer her services for free. He's just that charming. Dog and Pony gets a checkup, but there's nothing wrong with him. Unfortunately, we're at full health, and our unhealed characters back in the car that we can't even look at didn't get any benefit out of that. Terrible. Ooh, free pipe bomb. But we do have a full inventory right now, all of which is things I don't want to give up. I really wish we could kind of swap what we have going on in our inventory before coming into these trader camps. It's bad for us that we can't. And there's no real reason that we shouldn't be able to drop everything we've got or something like that. A grenade. I've never even seen a frag grenade and I can't take it. I'm going to try to get back in the car real quick and see something. So we got start the car, honk, and get out. We get out, we're just in the same position we were. We can't swap anything on and off. That's such a shame. I really would like to get that pipe bomb and that grenade. I think we're just going to have to leave. Nothing else for us to do here. So we're going to get into the car, start it up, and lower it. Alright. Back on the road, still with no medical supplies, but no one's as close to death as I thought. I thought Lady was lower on health than that. Oh, we got this creepy bed and breakfast lady. The group finds an inn, open for business. The owner wrings her hands. Give me 10 food, I'll watch over you while you sleep. We're going to haggle it down to 5 food with all of our charm. Usually this works out fine. Usually everyone gets well rested and they get a nice meal. We're actually going to save 1 food by doing this. So let's do it. Dog and Pony gets a better deal for the night. You're a sly one. Ha ha ha. Lose food -5. Lady refuses to eat it. Unfortunately, Lady is a dumb person. The innkeeper serves up an amazing breakfast. Is that, like, what do you think that stat is? Attitude? Probably attitude, maybe morale. She is paranoid. It could actually just be the paranoid trait now that I think about it. I'm going to go ahead and say that's the case. Dog and Pony's morale increases, though, so he's as happy as can be. 2 people as happy as can be. Lady's a little bit neutral, and she's going to be hungry, which sucks for her. But she's been more or less useless for quite a while now. Run over that zombie. Yeah. Alright. Bomber zombie. The group finds an abandoned safe house. There's a little bit of ammo inside. Get pistol ammo, +16. On further searching, some unfinished pipe bombs are in the building. Someone might have to leave in a hurry. Someone must have had to leave in a hurry. Messing with them could be really dangerous. Aurora can finish making them. Probably mechanical, would you guess? I'd guess mechanical. And maybe wits. We don't know her wits. Her mechanical's neutral. We're gonna give this a shot. Finish making the pipe. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Aurora attempts to finish making the bombs. She isn't comfortable enough with work like this and makes a mistake. Whoops. Aurora is hurt. Aurora is killed. Lady is hurt. Dog and Pony is hurt. Worst possible outcome. I thought we'd get some pipe bombs. Okay. Oh well. Everybody's hurt. Lady's almost dead. This is bad. This went from good to... This went from, like, exceptionally promising to dire very quickly. The group continues making progress along the death road. As long as one person remains alive, the dream of Canada lives on. You have 26 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. We're going to visit the trader camp. Once again, we're not going to be able to pick up any free stuff because it's not giving me an opportunity to swap out my inventory. I can't even talk to the Bubba Buns guy. Can I talk to this van here? It doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, so we're going up into the camp area then. This lady is selling medical kits. The group finds a man claiming to be... It's a man. Traveling medicine salesman. He's carrying 2 suitcases of medical supplies. We have 26 food for 2 people. That's 6 nights worth of food. No thanks. We're all hurt, but I gotta keep the food. I want to be able to get the minigun at the end of the game if we reach it. This man is selling anime and anime accessories from a converted food truck. No, we're gonna buy no anime. One more person selling shotgun ammo? That's useless. Maybe we can charm them or something. We'll give it a shot in just a second. Someone needs to fix the roads. Agreed. Man, the government's really doing a poor job. I heard some people are going for Canada law. Hey, don't you make fun of me. Alas, poor Esteban. I knew him, Dog and Pony. And, alas, poor Dabney. I knew him, Dog and Pony. And, alas, poor Kenyatta. I knew her, Dog and Pony. I think it'd be cool if the, graves here were the names of people from like our previous 4 or 5 runs or something like that, but that's not the case. It's not a bad thing. It just would have been a neat little, you know, not Easter egg, but like just feature. The group sees a gruff man near an ice cream truck. The words ice cream have been crossed off its sign with shotgun shells written in. We're not going to buy any shotgun shells. We don't even have any shotguns. Do we want medical supplies? I think because of that pipe bomb encounter, we're just gonna buy a couple medical supplies. We'll trade 5 food. 1-to-1 is a great deal. That's much better for us than it is for him. So we're trading him 5 food for 5 medical supplies. That should heal us up almost entirely, I think. Our car is in great condition engine-wise. It starts up pretty nicely. We'll take a look at what the actual condition is directly. It's actually in terrible condition, and I'm dumb. It's at 2 out of 5 and 4 for the chassis, and I keep on driving along here. I can see myself getting into hockey. Actually, I'm not a big fan of hockey. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I can't get interested in it. Backs to the wall. The group runs into a horde too thick to drive past and gets cornered. They run for a good place to fight a siege, but the nearby buildings all look ruined. They are in a bad spot to fight. Siege alert. There's no escape. It's a massive horde in the late afternoon with 1 hour remaining. Aurora's gonna die. That's all there is to it. Aurora's gonna be gone after this. You can have a pistol. Oh, I accidentally minimized the game there. That's my bad. Okay. She can have a pistol, but I don't think there's any ammo in it. And she can take a frying pan as well as her rebar. Dog and Pony's gonna stick with all the good stuff. Maybe Lady's not in as bad shape as I thought. I think she healed up a little bit with our medical supplies. Yeah, it looks like we're down 2. So I will give her the cowboy rifle instead of that useless empty pistol. I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling here. I don't know if that actually impacts the order in which she uses things. Yeah, this looks good. I think this is all set. No. I want this. Sorry, lady. Yeah, this works. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit finicky of me, but I think this is going to be the best version. And I want to do our tactic is going to be running. Our combat's going to be either. Right? That makes sense. No, defend. Just the defaults. I'm keeping it the defaults. I think the defaults are our best option. I've never changed them, or maybe once I did in the past, but like, I just think that's our best option. I think we can leave from any direction, but we need to survive long enough to do so. This was not as tall as I thought it was going to be. I'm running out of gas for this. I can't leave yet. Right. So it's not going to be like a goal one, like with the sewers. It's just a timed one with no indoor areas. Okay. Running out of gas, but we're almost done here, I think. I'd like to kill as many of them as I can so we don't get into a dire situation, but I'm going to switch back to my rebar because I've pretty much taken them all out. More are spawning from the ground, unfortunately. The rebar swings pretty quickly and does a decent amount of damage. I think 2 hits is usually enough to kill one. The siege is over. You cannot try to escape. We're right on the edge, so we're going to do so. Yes, let's hit the road. There was no loot there at all. That was not good for us, but we're doing fine otherwise. Apologies if you could hear that notification sound. Usually I try to mute those. It was a little bit of a ding. There might be a couple more in the next few minutes. Hopefully they stop. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they are getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. Morale and random skill gain? Probably that. Probably random skill. What do we know about our people? Morale and random skill gain. Lady's morale is so bad that she needs that boost. Dog and Pony's morale was perfect, but I really feel like hers just keeps going down. I think it's because she's paranoid. So anytime I get a chance to boost it, I'm going to do so. Every day is a great teacher, so long as you don't get eaten. And we gain medical and strength for Lady and Dog and Pony, respectively. All right. I'm not too down about this run. We are low on gas, thanks to the chainsaw, for the most part. Boring stop. The group finds an empty spot along the road that looks as good for camping as any. The weather is clear and there's no sign of danger in any direction. We're going to eat and rest. The lady says, can't fool me. That's probably just her paranoia, but we're going to eat and rest. I think it's going to be fine. The group sets up camp in this boring but safe looking spot. The group eats a decent meal, loses 4 food. Everything was good. I'm glad we didn't let Lady's paranoia get the best of us. Wait, didn't Lady die? Or did Aurora die? I guess I don't remember. Dead arcade. The group finds a pretty big arcade full of now silent video games. Maybe if you check one of them will be gas or battery powered. That could happen. It's a moderate but irritated swarm. We're going for it. Gonna explore this arcade with only Dog and Pony. He's at full health. Lady is not. Lady will be resting. Dog and Pony will be going at it alone. And I think this time around we are going to leave behind the chainsaw. That might be a bad idea, but I would want to conserve our gas, and I want to have an extra slot in case we find something like a pipe bomb or a grenade that we can pick up. So we're doing this. And we're going to stick with our rebar, for now anyway. Hopefully find some food, some... Oh, this is bad. Food. We're okay on medical supplies. Actually, we might be running out now. I can't get around this counter. I thought I'd be able to get around to the top. That was a waste of some ammunition there, but no problem. We're going to be fine. I think we could get stat games from an arcade machine if we play on one of them. We got to find one that does work, one that is battery or gasoline powered, according to that description. Just going to keep going to every single room. None of these look usable. They're all off. None of them have a little twinkle. But I'm confident that we'll find at least one that is functioning. These vending machines are good for us. They're food, of course. We could survive off... In an apocalypse, you don't need to eat a balanced diet. You can survive off of corn nuts and Twizzlers alone. I'm not sponsored by either of those companies, but maybe I should be. Alright. And here's our functioning arcade machine. We're going to get to it as quickly as possible. Time does not move while we're doing this. This arcade machine seems to be working. It's not very clear how it can run without electricity. With no one trustworthy nearby to watch out for zombies playing, it could be dangerous. Oh, apparently we can get hurt if we don't have multiple people. We're going to try it anyway. Dog and Pony plays an arcade game named Touch of Death and really gets into it. Like all video games ever made, playing it increases your skills with guns. The critics were right. Before Dog and Pony knew it, 2 hours had passed. Dog and Pony's shooting revealed it's very poor, but it increased. There was no one around to defend Dog and Pony during this, so we had to fend off zombies while playing. Watch out. Okay, so, oh, goodness gracious. At least we didn't get hurt directly, but there are now many more zombies around us. Hopefully that only affects this room and not the entire building. It seems like that could be the case. And they might have actually just come from other places in the building, for all I know. There is another arcade machine on. We can't risk another 2 hours passing and even more zombies showing up, unfortunately. We can grab this food, though, as long as we kill these zombies first. They have... It appears they have become more aggressive, which is bad for me. But I think we're going to be fine. Just fine. We've already been up. There's a few other rooms to explore, I believe. Maybe not. Just off to, like, the right, I believe there was another room. Yes, absolutely there is. A vending machine. That's good. Like 2 more food, probably. Yeah. Great. I had the friend of dog perk and yet have encountered no dogs. I'm hoping we find one soon. We are almost out of pistol ammo. Not good. We are officially out of pistol ammo, but we are also out of here. Do you want to leave this location? Yes, let's go. We're back in the car. We got 8 food, 50 rifle ammo. At some point. I don't remember finding that, but that doesn't mean we didn't. And 41 zombies destroyed. Not the worst outcome. Luck is on my side. Maybe. Maybe. Dog magnet. Dog and Pony is a lightning rod, but for dogs, almost as if on cue. Can this game hear me? Like, this happens so often. A dog approaches the group out of nowhere. It seems eager to join up. Ask West to join. Absolutely. The group accepts West to the team. West joins the team. Onward to Canada. I've heard dogs are overpowered compared to humans. They have like high strength and speed. Lady cuts herself pretty bad while goofing off in the post-apocalypse. She will probably need stitches for her arm. We can have her attempt to stitch it off. I wouldn't be too upset. Sorry to say this, lady, but I wouldn't be too upset if you died. It would conserve our food, and you've been relatively useless. Your paranoid trait helps us out a lot, except for in the case of dogs, where you don't give us any new stats. Wes is clumsy, though. We're gonna try to stitch it up. Lady tries to suture up Lady's arm. She stitches up the arm with minimal pain. Lose medical -1. Lady's medical increases, so that's actually good. I had like this secret hope. Not too secret, I did mention it, but that she just injure herself and die. But an increase in her medical abilities is going to be good for the whole party, so that's probably better. Shot placement is crucial for making our ammo last. Yeah, it is. Night Siphon. The group sets up camp late. On the nearby highway is a bunch of abandoned cars. They're broken, but many should have a little bit of gas. Would you like to send someone to siphon out the gas? Probably Lady. She's our dispensable person right now. Yeah, she has good composure and wits. I assume that's what she's going to be using to siphon this gas. So, Lady's going to go siphon some gas rather than waiting until morning, which usually results in no gas being found. Sorry if I bumped the mic there. I was scratching my face. Lady siphons the gas, but accidentally swallows a bit and gets really, really sick. That night, instead of sleeping, we got 60 gas. Perfect. Her morale's down. Bad. The group eats a decent meal. Lose food. 6. So, her morale decreased a lot. That's like 2 clicks. It went from positive to negative, which usually doesn't happen. Usually it's positive to neutral and then to negative. She's also tired. Not good. Her stats are going to be incredibly low right now. Roadside nightmare. The group finds a rest stop along the road, completely overwhelmed with angry undead. What could have happened here? It's a very thick and irritated swarm. At nightfall, we're going to drive to another location because I don't want to deal with that. That sounds horrible. Car breakdown. The car is broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. Let's figure this out. Okay. Lady's mechanical is unknown. Dog and Pony's strength is unknown. Do we want him to get hurt trying to punch the vehicle, or do we just want to waste a little bit of time trying to fix it? That one. Lady pops the hood of the car. She completely fails to repair the car after wasting a day on it. Car abandoned. Lady's mechanical is revealed as poor. The group eats a decent meal. 6. I really wish she'd be gone and stop wasting all of our food. We're going to run out pretty soon. We have 13 food left. That's 2 days for the 3 of us. We went from... Oh, jeez. The group runs into a particularly rough stretch of road. There's nothing life-threatening about it. It's just a long and miserable walk. They get bruised and battered in multiple small accidents. Lady is hurt. Wes is hurt. Dog and Pony is hurt. Everybody's morale decreases. Not good for us. Having no car is the worst case scenario in this game. That seems real bad. After a hard day of looking for a car, the group finds a camping spot. During the night, they are attacked by ants and must leave without sleep. The group eats a decent meal. This is a very personal encounter for me. Everybody's morale is going down except Dog and Pony. He was fine. That's weird. That would definitely decrease my morale quite a bit. Heal up. Lady rolls up her sleeves and starts tending to their wounds. Lady tries to help but lacks enough medical supplies. That did nothing. We're all gonna die very soon. Last street in the world. There's a city ahead rotten with zombies. The group knows that walking through a city street like this is a bad idea, but a car waits at the end of it. Hopefully someone can rest for this. We're gonna walk through anyway. It's the only thing we can do. Rest, lady, rest, because she's tired. She's very tired right now. And Dog and Pony's gonna go it alone. We're just gonna try to get through it. We're not gonna spend too much time looting cars or anything like that. We're gonna take our chainsaw. There's no other option here. Taking the chainsaw is all we can really hope to do. Got to get this started. It's taking a while because our strength isn't great. Oh, geez. I don't know if we're even going to be able to start it at all. Unfortunately, it's slowing us down quite a bit too, so we ended up taking damage because of it. This may have been a bad move. I didn't even take the rebar. Okay. There's a little bit of extra gas right there, so I'm not even going to bother. I don't think we've ever had one of these Bubba Buns food trucks for ourselves before, so we're going to start it and just leave. Not being able to loot, not being able to kill any zombies. Not that killing zombies gives us anything anyway. We did destroy one. I don't know how we did that. Okay, probably running it over on the way out. Everybody's in bad condition. The group sees a big Yalmart. A large amount of undead protects the supplies scattered around the inside. It's a thick but sluggish horde. We need food. Absolutely, we need food. We're going bargain hunting. And not spending 12 gas to get to another location. That is absurd. Dog and Pony's going in with Wes. I was going to say alone, but no. Bad idea. If he dies, we would come out with nothing. Lady's not tired anymore. But we want to consolidate. We're just going to do the two of us. We're both in bad condition. We have no medical supplies. Alright, I forgot to give us rebar. That's not good. This is not going too well. I'm not strong enough to pick up shopping carts. We don't have any pistol ammo. Here we go. We got a meat cleaver. That'll be fine. For now. Don't want that pistol. We have a better gun than the pistol. Yeah, switch back to the meat cleaver. We're not starting up the chainsaw. It's just not working. I guess my strength is too low, and I don't know why I keep bringing it in with me instead of actual melee weapons. As much food as possible. That's what we need right now. As much food as possible. I think we might have picked up some medical supplies as well. Just a couple, but it should help. Yeah, there's a lot of rooms here for a Yalmart. They're usually a lot smaller than this. This is great. I was not too confident going in here, but I think we're going to be fine. Really. Keeping what I have. No. Switching to the nail board instead of the meat cleaver. And our dog picked up the meat cleaver, so that's fine. The nail board's better, probably. It seems better. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It broke. It broke. I need to get in there. I want to get to that toilet. It's not gonna be a deal breaker for me. I'm out of here. I'm picking up this knife. I'm going to the next room. The dog died. I'm sorry, dog. You will be missed, but your sacrifice is appreciated, and thanks. He didn't have any loot as far as I know, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to get. Come on! No! I should have switched to a gun before running out there. Your scavenging team was wiped out. Better get out of here. We lost everything. All that food, and the medical supplies. I was so confident going into this run. We're down to just Lady. I think this is normally where I'd cut the video, but I think we're just gonna go through to the end here, unless we pick up somebody else. Lady runs into some people that are attempting to run a small farm. They offer 8 food in exchange for some help. So we're gonna do some repair work. I think Lady has decent mechanical, or we don't know it. No, it's actually abysmal. We're gonna do repair work anyway. Lady offers her services in fixing things around the farm. There's so many broken things that she becomes exhausted. The farmers refuse to give her a reward after they found out everything is still broken, but her mechanical increased it. And that's kind of what I was hoping would happen there. Obviously, I was hoping it could have gone a little better, but that's just fine. Her health is bad. We're running out of food. We have no medical supplies. No gas. We're going to be on foot. I think... Hey! Okay, so we're probably not going to go through to the end of this game now, because it might last a little bit longer than I was expecting. Whoa, it's X-Harn! It's nice to see a familiar face. She is sleeping on a picnic table right out in the open. Paranoid and explorer, as we know, we're going to recruit her to the team. We're not even playing familiar faces mode, which makes this happen more frequently. So that's weird. Her wits are good. Her attitude is bad. She joins the team. Onward to Canada. Alright, well, since we do have a little bit higher of a chance here, I'm going to say that that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button and subscribe if that's the sort of thing that you're into. We'll see you in the next episode.